Hi, it's Therese from Lost in Paper, and I'm here for Altenew, and it's the July 2017 Inspiration Challenge, and the focus is on this red rose, and it's I decided to use the Amazing New stamp set because I haven't used this set a lot, and I thought that these buds, you could use any flowers, and it did take me a while to choose which Altenew flowers I did want to use for this challenge. But I thought these amazing new buds would be just perfect because I wanted to do some colouring with my alcohol markers, the artist markers, and just share a couple of tips with you today. So what I'm doing here is actually just stamping out all the images that I'm going to be needing on some white cardstock with the Altenew permanent black ink. So this is alcohol friendly. If you don't have this particular ink, then you could easily use your favourite, like Memento Tuxedo Black. There's a few different ones out there on the market, and they work well with alcohol markers, and they will work with your artist markers as well. But this black ink is a nice black, which is good, whereas I find the Memento isn't, it's more of a grey black. Okay, the colours that I'm using today are off to the side, and they are in the family groups that you can buy the inks in. So there are 4 different greens, and I'm only using 3 of them. And what I've done here is I've actually laid down my base colour with the palest colour first. Then I'm actually coming in with my darkest colour next, adding where most of the shading is going to be, bringing my middle colour in and blending the darker edge into the light colour. And then with my light colour, I find it works best if I actually blend all the way over top again. It just helps get rid of any sharp edges, because there is, the colours I've chosen, there is a big difference like between the dark and the light. You can see where the shading is, and I don't mind that, and I really like the way it looks when you come in with the lightest one over top at the end. It kind of gives it sort of it's almost like using the colourless blender and removing colour, but what it does in the meantime is it actually helps blend the colours together. So I am going to be using this technique on my roses or my flowers as well as the leaves, and I won't show all the colouring, but I did think it was handy just to have it in so you can see how I did it. The roses, I actually did it slightly different. I added the base colour first, and because I wanted them to be a little bit lighter. I suppose it is hard to get these colours lighter because they are beautiful bright colours, is I've left white edges on the flowers, on the petals, and then I'm actually coming in with a really dark red and then blending it out in between with the light colour. I'm not actually using 3 colours here, and that seemed to work well. I just had to add quite a bit of alcohol ink to blend it and get that sort of mottledy colourless blender look almost. Alright, so I'll just leave you with the rest of the colouring now, and I'll be back very soon when all of that is done. So I'm nearly finished the colouring now, and I did decide to fussy cut all these out. I thought I had the dies for this set. I wish I had the dies for this set. I might have to get the dies for this set. It would have made it heaps easier. So I didn't show you all the fussy cutting, but I did fussy cut all the images out. So this is actually the front of my top fold card, and I just thought it'd be fun to add some ink splatters over the top, and I've used the Frosty Pink, Coral Berry, and Forest Glades. And I did get a little bit overexcited with the Forest Glades, but that's okay. It's ink spatters. I have no control. I try to have control, but you really don't. The sentiment I'm using today is from the Beautiful You stamp set, and just because I had this black ink out, I used that one to stamp out the sentiment, and I've just put that across to the left a little bit. I love the font in this sentiment, it's really pretty. And now all I have left to do is to assemble my bouquet. I've got some glue dots here, I'm just holding my pieces together, and then I've got the adhesive from Altenew, and it's a dotted adhesive, so I can just add that to the back of my images, and that's the images that I'm going to actually add directly to the card base. And I did decide to pop up a couple of the flowers as well with some foam dots. So I'm going to put the link in the description below for the July challenge inspiration challenge at Altenew. And if you're here in 2017, I'd love to see how you are inspired by these roses. These are actually from my 25th wedding anniversary last year, and they were absolutely beautiful, and I was so happy to be able to be inspired by them. So till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.